What's up, YouTube? This is Lawrence, the Mighty Comics Guy, back with another video. And today I got a bunch of good stuff to show you guys. But first, I really want to talk about the avenues we have to be able to buy books and where we buy books and what do most people do. For me, I'm going to show you 3 different routes today. I have books that I picked up from my LCS. I have books that I purchased off of eBay, and I have one very, very special book I'm going to show you guys that I was able to get off one of the good guys on Instagram. So a lot of you guys, if you're not checking out Instagram, you can find a lot of great stuff for pretty reasonable prices. The one special book I'm going to show you guys today I actually picked off for what I think was less than market value, so which is awesome because it's a super key book, and when I show you guys, you'll be just as stoked as I am. But first things first, I'm going to show you the books that I picked up at my LCS, and I'm fortunate to have a couple of LCSs in my area, one being about a half hour away and one being right in my hometown, which is even more awesome. And I actually picked these up at my local shop in town, so I'm going to show you them right now. They actually purchased a collection, I think, over the last week, and they 20 some odd long boxes, which is crazy. And he had a ton of keys that he was able to pull out. Nothing crazy. We're not talking like, Fantastic Four #1s, but a couple of good, modern books that are keys, really. Nothing too old. But the first one I'm going to show you is just a weekly release that just came out. I was able to pick this up. He actually did me a solid and saved me this book because it was the last one they had on the shelf. And that is, of course, the new run of Deadpool #5, which is this great throwback Garbage Pail Kids cover. When I saw this came out, I was like, oh, I got to get this. And then I heard that they didn't have permission from whoever owns the rights to the Garbage Pail Kids to do this. So I'm hearing all sorts of things that they can't, do reprints of this book, and that they can't, reproduce it, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So awesome cover. I was a huge Garbage Pail Kids fan growing up. I thought they were awesome. And of course, later on in life, I went back and bought an entire collection of, I think, series 1 through 12 or whatever it was. And those things bring back a lot of great memories. I hope a lot of you guys remember them. So that's the first book I picked up for cover price. I see them going for like $15 to $20 on eBay now. So the next book I'm going to show you guys is another book I got from my LCS. This is something that was in that 20 box collection, and this is Boy Illustories, January number 73. I just thought this was a cool looking book. I know I was talking to one of the guys on Instagram, and he just picked up I don't know if it's Boy #3, which was an awesome cover, and of course it was a graded book, but I just thought this was a really cool cover, and it's in decent shape, low grade still, but I think I paid a total of $15 for it. So anytime I'm able to find a book that's this old, I pick it up if it's real cheap. I just thought it was an awesome cover. And the last book I picked up at my LCS was this one, and I would say it's pretty self-explanatory. It's King Size Special number 6, Amazing Spider-Man, featuring the Sinister Six. Again, a really beat-up copy. I think I paid like $20 for it. But all Sinister Six members are on the cover, which I love. I know this is not the Sinister Six we're going to get comes, the third Spider-Man film from the MCU, but I was a huge Sinister Six fan growing up. I love the Sandman, of course, Doc Ock, Electro, Mysterio. And of course, in this book is Kraven and the Vulture. But awesome Spidey cover for $20. I couldn't pass it up, even though it is a rough looking copy. But just good memories. That's really all it is, guys. All right, so the next book I'm going to show you is a book that I picked up off of eBay. I had some eBay bucks that I was using, so it wasn't that expensive. It's not a crazy expensive book to begin with, but it does feature a first appearance of a pretty cool character. And I think when you guys see it, you'll realize that, going forward, I think in the MCU, this character may get some more play. But I'm going to show you what it is. Just unwrapping it because I haven't unboxed it or anything. It just came in like a regular mailer, but it does have some heavy duty cardboard attached to it. In fact, I've never seen cardboard this thick before. I'm going to show you what it looks like. That's pretty heavy duty there, guys. So let me get this out of here, and I'm going to show you what it is. And of course, it's taped to the cardboard, which I can't stand because then I can't get it out. So I have to cut it. Anybody who follow my channel at Comic-Con right now, I would have loved to have gone this year, but I can't stand how you have to, everything's like a lottery, and you have to buy tickets and it's like a whole big hassle to buy tickets now. Like they ask for basically your firstborn. So I did not go this year. Maybe next year I'll reconsider, but either way, I'm going to show you what I picked up off of eBay. Anybody looking for a key first appearance that's not too expensive, I'm going to show you this one now. And of course, it is the Incredible Hulk number 271, which is the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon in the comics. And, is the arm for sale, as he says in Infinity War, which is to me one of the funniest lines in that movie. I was never into Rocket Raccoon or any of the guys from the Guardians of the Galaxy, but they got me into it with that movie. So I'm definitely going to read this book and check it out. But a really, really clean copy. Definitely near mint, 9.2 or higher, I would say. But the whites are white. Really cool first appearance. I'm glad I was able to pick it up. And I think I paid all of like $100 for this thing, guys. So definitely an affordable key for anybody who's looking for keys like me. Okay, guys, and I got one more very, very special book to show you, and it is a book that I picked up off of Instagram. So this video, I've gotten books from my LCS, I've gotten books from eBay, and I've getting one special book that I picked off of a buddy of mine on eBay. Well, we're buddies now, but he actually did me a solid because he had posted that the book was for sale, and I had asked him. I just purchased that Journey into Mystery 83, which, as you can imagine, was a decent amount of money. So I had asked him. I was like, "Listen, I just spent quite a bit of money on a first appearance." I said, "I know you're selling this book. Is there any way I could do like a time payment? So like I would pay it off over like a month's time, and then just send me the book." And the guy, I've obviously sold a lot of books, so I wouldn't have done that with just anybody because you don't know who you're dealing with sometimes. But obviously, I've been watching his posts for a while. He had a really, really nice run of really, really cool books, and he sold books before. So I'd asked him. He was open to it. We agreed on it, and it's history after that. So my book came in the mail today. Very, very cool dude that I dealt with. I'm happy to say. So I'm going to show you this book, guys, and it's another one I've been searching for since I heard that Marvel, Disney, I should say, was acquiring Fox. It's a huge, huge Grail. So anybody who is a fan of this character, or these characters, I should say, is going to want to check this out. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you this book I got from Instagram. So anybody who's not on Instagram, get on Instagram if you're a comic collector, because there's a lot of great deals to be had. Let me move this out of here, and I will show you the book. And of course, booyah, it is X-Men number 1 CGC 2.0. Now, I know when there was an announcement that Disney was talking about buying Fox that there was a couple of books that I wanted to pick up. I wanted to pick up a Fantastic Four number 1, and I wanted to pick up an X-Men number 1. And now I have both. Both are really low-grade books. This is a 2.0. My Fantastic Four is a 1.0 and actually has a huge hole through the first 4 pages of the book, but this one doesn't. This has a small piece out of the margin on the 15th and 16th page, which is no big deal because it's in the margin. It's not, affecting the story or anything like that. This book could use definitely a cleaning and a pressing that might maybe give it a half a grade bump, but I probably wouldn't do that till down the line. But of course, this has a lot of good origin and first appearance of the X-Men: Professor X, Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, Beast, and Marvel Girl, and of course Magneto, which is a huge, huge book to have. It's a grail, I think, to most people. I paid under what it's worth, which is awesome, and that's why I jumped on it. That's why I asked him if he would do that, and he was open to it. So I'm really stoked to have this book. I'm only a few books away from really completing like my big, I guess, character push. You know, I have Swamp Thing, I have Fantastic Four, I have Spiderman, I have Hulk, I have the Punisher, I have Blade, I have Silver Surfer, I have Moon Knight. You know, the list goes on and on. But the big ones like X-Men, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Hulk, Punisher, you know, those are secured. I'm still looking for an Incredible Hulk #1, which I think is going to take me a while. I spent a good amount of bucks this year on books that I think that will go up in price. So, you know, this is probably my last big Grail for a while, I would think. But you never know, right? You know, something comes along that's, you know, you can't refuse, you're going to do it. Especially for a book like this, which I don't see them. I see this book at least doubling when Marvel comes out with their first X-Men movie, right? So those are my books for today, guys. A lot of good stuff, a lot of avenues to collect books, whether it be an LCS, whether it be eBay, whether it be Instagram, Facebook. I even, you know, talk to guys over OfferUp sometimes to see what books that they have, which is pretty cool. So this is the Mighty Comics guy saying thank you for watching my channel. More good stuff to come, guys, but I'm glad you stuck around. I'm actually going to be doing a video probably within the next week or the next couple of days. I did have that Journey of Mystery 83 pressed and cleaned, and I have some pictures I'm going to show you guys of before and after. I don't have it back in my possession yet, but the guy who did the pressing and the cleaning sent me some cool photos, and I will drop his name when I do that video because he was really good. So again, guys, this is Lawrence the Mighty Comics guy saying thanks for watching my video and subscribe to my channel.